but obviously you had to play the last few weeks without Aaron Moy, who's been recovering from injury. What's his status this weekend?
He's back in full training the whole week, and without any issues. Like Koshunga is back in full training since yesterday. He will train full today. Will not be in contention for tomorrow's game, but nice to see him back on the grass in full training. And anybody else apart from Terence Kangolo, who has a hip injury after the Tottenham game. He will be out for the next couple of games. Will be back after the international break. And Hef, who unfortunately was not able to deal with his meniscus problems, and he needed a surgery which he had on Wednesday. He will be out for the next 6 to 8 weeks. These are the two players who are injured at the minute, together with Jean Scanel. Of course, it's an important game, a massive game, but to be totally honest, the game against Bournemouth at home was massive as well, and the game against West Brom away was a belter, and the players were there. They performed in this circumstance, in these situations, and this is exactly what you have to progress as a football team. And this is why we are aware how important this game tomorrow is, but for sure the next game in a week will be as important as the game tomorrow. So I'm not focused on the importance of the games which now in front of us. I'm focused on the chance. So we have a big chance, a great opportunity tomorrow in front of our home crowd with our supporters in our back. And I heard Swansea has less supporters tomorrow, so we have more people in the south stand tomorrow. So this stadium will burn. So we will have, I totally trust our supporters, every voice, every person behind us to create this atmosphere which we need to play our style of football and to hopefully perform on our best and to get the result which we like to have. And this is exactly the atmosphere we all together have to create tomorrow. We fight to survive in the Premier League, and this is what we have to feel tomorrow from the stands, and then we have to show the same on the grass as well. And we are in a good momentum, yes, like Swansea as well, even if they were very strong, especially at home. Now they play away and we play at home, and this makes us so confident that we know we have to be focused on ourselves, on our performance, make sure that you are really hit your target and the standards, high standards, and then we will see what we get out of this game.
Of course, Carlos Carvalhal was manager at Sheffield Wednesday this time last year, and you had some titanic games in the playoffs, notably against him. Do you look forward to pitting your wits against him again? It's nice to meet him again, and it's nice to meet him in the Premier League. I think he absolutely deserved to be a Premier League manager, and to be totally honest, that's it. He's a great manager. He has done a fantastic job in Sheffield when he was in charge, but it isn't Carlos against David, so it's totally different circumstance. And to be totally honest, Swansea with Carlos plays totally different, like Carlos played with Sheffield Wednesday. This only shows how good he is as a manager, that he is adaptable and does what is right for his football club, which he is in charge. So this is why I cannot see, apart from that's the same managers, a lot of similarities between these two games. How then do you feel that this Swansea team under Carlos has changed from the one that you lost to earlier this season?
Yeah, it's totally different. They play a different formation, they play a different style, a very footballing style. They are creative, they have confidence, speed in their game. So we are totally aware about everything what is in front of us. They are on a good run as well, even if they lost the last away game 4-1. So I expect a good game, against two teams who are even in terms of the points, even in terms of the momentum that they are in. So hopefully we can turn it to our favor.
And just finally from me, Jordan Ayew is in a good vein of form scoring for them. Is he somebody that you have to tactically prepare for?
No, not for individual. We are prepared that he is in a good form, like all their players, offensive and defensive players. I think, like always, we have to make sure that we defend all together on our best to minimize their strength, and on the other side to attack on our best all together to show hopefully some solutions where we can cause them some problems. This is always the same. We have some player in a very good form at the minute as well. So they are on a good run at the minute, but that doesn't change that we have the ambition to be successful, especially, as I said, at home in the John Smith Stadium, where I think over the majority of the season we have shown good performances, collected a decent amount of points, and first and foremost the atmosphere was electric. And as it is for us, only 9 games to go, it's for the supporters as well, only 9 games to go, and they like to have further Premier League games in the next season, like we like to have further Premier League games in the next season, and this is what they will show, and they have to show, like we will show it and have to show it on Saturday.